In this video, we're going to look at three stocks which are potential for trading tomorrow based on options. We're also looking at algo, technical, fundamental, and AI. So here is a general disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. You should take the trade based on your own risk. This video is for entertainment purpose only. As we told you first, we're going to look at the fundamental. We just want to make sure that companies are sound. We're going to look at the technical. We're going to look at algo charts, and we are also going to look at options and artificial intelligence to just hone in on the stock and whether the stock is worth trading. Here is we are in the TradyTech's website, a tool which which helps analyze the stocks based on option flow. So here is the option flow for today. So we can see one of FP has a good flow. It has 16.7 million calls and 1 million puts. Next stock will be NEE, Nextera Energy. So it is 13 million calls and 0 puts. The third one will be TSM, which has 13 million puts and 13 million calls and 7.7 million puts. So there is UTLA also is a good one. So it has more puts and calls. So it's a downtrending stock. This is uptrending stock. This is uptrending stock, and this is a uptrending stock. So we are bullish bias on all these stocks. Okay. So now we are going to look at the option flow and then the technical analysis for each stock. Okay. So we are going to go to first. We are going to go to stocks. So we are going to look at FB. Okay, the current price of FB is 368. Okay, so this is a good solid company. There's no worry about that. So support and resistance line. Now we also want to look at AA projection. So it basically tells us that it's going to go up. Okay. Now we want to look at the option flow. So we want to type in FB. So calls to puts is 80% calls and to 20% puts. Okay, so it's bullish. Overall, it's bullish. So if you look at the algo is plus. So that means it's bullish. So here you can see that open interest is for calls is higher than the puts. Also volume is higher than the puts. Premium also is higher. So the IV rank is 30. If you look at the strike, there 370 is a strike. So 368 is the price of the stock. 370 is a dominant strike. 367 and 372. Okay. So the price we are expecting at least go $2 up. So now these are open interest, right? 350, 357, 372, 380, 405. So these are the dominant open interest. Okay. So let's say if I want to look at expiration 910, so 380. Okay. So here are open orders. So generally this is very bullish. Okay. A lot of calls. So if you look at the premiums, 310, 430, 490, 470. Okay. So some of the lower strikes are basically probably calendar diagonal spreads. Okay, next stock we are going to look at is NEE. So this is Nextera Energy. So it's a good looking chart, support and resistance lines. So it's at the support, right? Just so, but I think if you look at the previous thing, it basically it looks like a cup, and it's probably going to form a handle. So simulate like that, it's going to go up. So it says, so let's go to options. Okay, calls to put is almost a lot of them are calls. Okay, so algo is a little negative, it's not fully positive. So algo score is negative. Okay, that means it's contradicting. So you can look at open interest is calls are more. So IV is 55. So dominant strike is 82. The stock price currently is 84. So looks like they are trying to see. So there is a lot of potential. Open interest in 100, 95, 97, 80. So along this, it's concentrated from 80 to 100. Large orders are basically $55 like that. Okay, so that's called diagonal. So here, if you look at 10, 21, so these are, if you look at wide range of dates, so that means it's basically diagonal. If you look at 122, 122, so it basically leaps. So it looks like it's a very good bullish. The only thing is the algo doesn't agree. Let's look at A. So A also tells me it's bullish. Okay. So next, look at the next stock. PSM. So Taiwan Semiconductor, right? So it's basically above the VWAP, support and resistance lines. Okay, so it's basically hitting the support. Hopefully, if it pierces through, it can hit the next support. So let's look at the option flow. So option flow is 85, 83%. You can see the algo is also positive, so it's bullish. You can see the open interest call is increasing. You see the premiums are also way ahead. So IV rank is almost 80. So dominant strike is 120. Currently the stock is at 117. So 115 to 120. Okay. So if you look at the open interest, you can see that it's basically 125, 121, 115. So stock is at 117. Okay, you can see that a lot of 120. So this is a good option to buy at 120. So if you look at the volume, let's say open interest 100, 120, a lot of them are 120. Okay, let's look at that AI. So it's bearish, so we can ignore this. Okay. Thanks for watching the video. So today's stock pick is NEE, Nextera Energy, Facebook, and Taiwan Semiconductor. Please subscribe and like and share the video. Please post your comments. Thank you.